Hello, everyone. So, I've just had this in my heart, and it's quite a dicey situation. It's a dicey topic, but I still want to talk about it. I want to touch on it because I feel like Nigerians we like to deceive ourselves a lot. Like you see something black and you want to just name it white or name it gray. Black is black, gray is different. Do you get? We do that a lot, and before I say anything, this is not me trying to justify the acts of this set of people. This is not me trying to, take light of what they do or downplay the wrong that they do. But I'm bringing it from the aspect of facts. That is what I'm trying to do right now. The people in question, internet fraudsters, Yahoo boys, we like to deceive ourselves a lot in Nigeria. Now, the minimum wage as at today is still 30,000 because you and I know the 70,000 is still not in play. And for those of us who don't stay in Nigeria, who don't know about the Naira currency, 30,000 is approximately $19, about $19 to $20. Now, how do you expect, let's be realistic here, guys. How do you expect a family to live on $20 monthly? $20 monthly. And these people have kids, they have to go to school. It's not like abroad where you have free high school education. They have to go to school because the government schools in Nigeria is in a very bad shape, right? So most people would like to take their kids to private schools, and private schools don't come cheap. Private schools that used to cost about 40, 50,000 in the past, now they want to charge as much as 80,000, 90, 70, 60. So let's do the mathematics, guys. It's just not possible. There's no way you can live on 30,000 as your minimum wage. No free health care. So you have to factor in health care for your family on 30,000 monthly. 30,000 monthly pay, you have to factor that in. Then clothing, housing. The other day, governments will come out and say, we do cheap housing for people. Is it really cheap? I saw online, somebody wanted to sell these Lagos State housing apartments for 80 million. For just the apartments, for 3-bedroom flats, 80 million. And I'm like, 80 million naira. I thought these were supposed to be cheap. Okay, let's even assume that they've made it 70,000, and for those who have been opportuned to receive 70,000, since the federal government last promised they would do that, 70,000 naira, that's about $44 or $45 or thereabouts. We are still saying the same thing. Potato, it's the same thing. It is impossible for a family to rely on that kind of wage. And mind you, even the private sector don't pay so much. Do you know you can actually count the number of people who earn as much as 100,000 naira and 150,000 naira in Nigeria today? You can actually count the number of people who earn as much. So, however we want to look at it, it's like you expecting the impossible from the people. It's impossible. I'm telling you guys, it is impossible. Now, there comes our internet fraudsters, the Yahoo boys. I'm not here to justify whatever it is they are doing. Very wrong, very wrong. But think about it. Without these boys, are you sure most of us will be alive today? Are you sure most families will be alive today? Are you sure most families will stand today? I don't think so. So the truth is, these boys, they've taken their parents, their families out of abject poverty, and somehow they've helped the economy in a whole lot of ways. Most of us who do business will say it. Let's say it as it is. If not for these young boys, most of us will be out of business. Facts. I'm not justifying it. I keep repeating it. I'm not justifying what they've done. But another thing we need to understand is they've not been given a lot to choose from. In fact, I don't even think there's any offer on the table. They're going to be given a lot. And then, I mean, as a human being, the first thing that comes to your mind is survival. So you survive anywhere and anyhow you can. And that is exactly what they are doing today. I don't think the average Nigerian is lazy. We are not lazy people. If we are doing the things we do, it's because our hands are tied. We've not been given better options. That's how I see it. Education is not cheap, health is not cheap, feeding is not cheap, so not cheap. Housing, come on. So please, are we supposed to factor all that into your 70,000 or your 30,000? It's a lot. We can't do better. Dear leaders, the beautiful thing about life is it's fickle. It can be taken from you any moment. And another wonderful fact about it is empty you got here, empty you leave. So no matter what you do, no matter the money you steal and you gather, you leave everything here. So why not just do the right thing? Do the right thing. May God help us. And Yahoo guys, I really think you should do better. Honestly, stop. I know it's hard, but it's just a dicey situation. Do you understand? In one breath, I'm telling them to stop. In another breath, I realize that there's really nothing for the cause. You cannot call get to black when you yourself are black. It's easy for us to point our fingers and say our leaders are bad, but you're bad as well. Two wrongs can never make you right. Two wrongs will never make you right. So whatever it is that you do to make money that is illegal, I need you to stop. Call yourself to order. Call yourself to order. I'm telling you, instead of you to do the internet fraudster stuff, why not actually learn IT and get paid? Same thing. But one is legal, one is illegal. We can't just help us do right, because there's nothing in this life, guys. There's nothing here. Do right, live wrong, live right, and then when it's time, you go home. You get all these things, and it's mostly down to wealth and greed, amassing so much. For what? For a life that is not your own, that can be taken from you any moment, and for a life that you go home, you go back empty. Don't leave, and you leave all behind here. Why can't we see the emptiness and the nothingness and the vanity of this life? How's when we start seeing life that way? This whole kidnapping, ritualism and what have you, maybe, and bad governance, stealing government, maybe there they will stop. The moment we understand how empty the life is and how fickle it is, perhaps, and when you know God, I think it helps. So you need to draw closer to your maker. That's just what I'm saying. This is what, may God have mercy on us. So Anike,